Your next comic coming to the stage, I'm very excited to see it set. You guys are going to love it. Give it up for Sammy Stone.
Often before quarantine, what I would always do is usually to get home from school, I would take an Uber, and when I get in and confirm the place, I just want, to get there. I don't really want to have this whole conversation, but they feel the need to have to be like, so, how old are you? What grade are you in? Oh, we're in a car. Vroom, vroom, ah. You have a dog? Woof, woof. Not only that, it's the same thing with barbers. When I go into a barber shop, I just want them to cut my hair so I can go and get out. But they feel the need to be like, so, from the city, tall buildings, bus, the wheels go round, ooh, meow, animal. Wow. Like, are they really this bored that I have to do this? I'm not 5 years old. You don't need to entertain me. Like, just do your job so I can go. I mean, you're getting paid for this. You have better things to do than try to force these conversations. One thing that I've been researching because of quarantine is this thing called fruitarianism, which is this extreme offshoot of vegetarianism and veganism. And it's basically the fact that you can't eat fruit, nuts. I mean, you can only eat fruit, nuts, or seeds. And while that's an honorable thing at first glance, there's so many cracks in that philosophy if you just think about it for more than a second. I mean, think about it like this. At that point, people are just thinking, oh no, we're hurting the planet. Well, if you're living, aren't you hurting the air? Don't live. If you're standing or hurting the ground, it's reeking in agony. I can't go on. No. And while it sounds stupid at first, this is basically the logic of these people. Many of them won't even take the stupid fruit off the plant because they don't want to hurt it. What kind of logic is that? Someone could be texting them, hey, do you want to come over and do something tonight? They're like, sorry, I'm really hungry and this fruit doesn't look like it's going to fall off for a while. It's like, move, you stupid fruit. And they sit there for hours being like, One thing that I found really stupid is this whole philosophy about finding, catching, and killing and selling Bigfoot. I'm not saying if he's real or not. It's just that these people are want to just like capture him and sell him because they think they can do that. There are these shows called, like Finding Bigfoot and all these other things that somehow rake in millions of viewers on a regular basis. And it always has the same formula. Some two people are gonna be like, hey, so me and my buddy were sleeping in our truck in the woods. Then we heard a noise that scared the devil out of us. So we got a shotgun to try to pump it full of lead. And we went out, and it was Bigfoot. Before we could capture that monster and sell him the highest bidder, the little devil ran away. But we're gonna get him this time. We know we will. And turns out, spoiler alert, they never do. Maybe they will in season 10. I don't know. Maybe that's why the viewers are so high. But it's not just that the people want to do this. I mean, why not just leave Bigfoot alone if he is real? And also, wow, we sure does get around a lot. It's the same person. Someone in Oregon spots him at the same time someone in Maine does. Conveniently, they're both in the middle of nowhere in the woods. And also, these people hold huge seminars for their fellow Bigfoot catchers. They all swap stories about trying to capture Bigfoot. But of course, these people on TV, especially, never lie. Why would anyone on TV ever lie? That's ridiculous. That never happens ever, right? Right? It's not just that this whole idea of Bigfoot capturing him is ridiculous. It's that it probably started out with some joke a long time ago that, oh, there's a creature named Bigfoot. Watch out, it's in the woods. It's going to come and get you at your sleep. And it eventually evolves or devolves more like into this whole thing where it's just, I'm going to tap this Sasquatch and sell him and get money out of this.
Yeah. Thank you, Sammy. I think there is a chance that Sammy is just trying to take us off Bigfoot's trail so he can find it himself, but can't confirm that. Awesome set, Sammy.